Okay, saber enthusiasts. This is Jedi Guy. Got a few updates for you in terms of my lightsaber's construction. I replaced the Nano Biscotti with a Spark 2 soundboard, so right off the bat, we have a new soundboard in mind. I've tried tweaking the settings to get it to my liking, but unfortunately, as I've discovered just tonight, the Spark 2 doesn't seem to be a soundboard for me. I wired it up and configured the settings so that it works with one button. The way that it works is I have three sound fonts plus saber tracks on the end, and the way you cycle through them is not with the button. You twist the handle. And I find it extremely frustrating because I'll get to sound bank number 2, and then it'll always just kind of stay on there because you twist it once and it tells you what sound bank you're on, and then you twist it a second time to go to the next one, and I keep twisting at not the right time, and sound bank number 2 seems to be very particular about how you twist it and specifically when. So I have three sound banks. Each of them has a corresponding color that makes up the purple. So there's blue, there's red, and then the third sound bank is purple. So yes, I painted the stand a little bit here. I wanted to kind of give it more definition. It's a combination of Assassin's Creed and the Jedi Order, but that's beside the point. We're going to get right into it. So sound bank number 1 is the blue. So I have Aralam by Lord Blako set on it. I set the pulse and flicker effect to be fast, because it's a blue saber. It's a blue crystal, seems to be more energetic for the Jedi who want to get things done quickly. Just going to turn that off for a second and give it a blade. So I'm going to put the camera down for just a second. Alright, I've given it an Ultra Saber's Ultra Edge mid-grade blade. So I gave it the kind of fast flicker and the fast pulse. But yeah, the swing is actually really nice with the Nano Biscotti. If you make the Z pattern with the blade, it'll only ever pick up 1, maybe 2, but this one picks all of them up. Blaster deflection. This is the feature that I'm not so fond of. Blaster deflection, you press it once, or I think double tap it, and then you swing it around, and instead of a swing effect, you get a blaster effect. And in order to stop that, you have to hold the blade steady. And I'm more of a fast-paced mover, so I like to... And then I want to go right back to swinging, and that only happens every now and again. But then, and this is the setting that really irritates me about the Spark 2, is the clash effect. It's really difficult to get. I managed to get it there, but if you hit it, if you trigger a clash effect and then press the button, it triggers a saber lockup. So there's that. Now we're going to move on to the second sound bank. So I have this one also by Lord Blako, Vader R1. And now we're going to try to get to the third one. Yeah, see, it's There we go. This time I'm lucky. And we get the purple that I'm so fond of. I'm not pressing the button on that one. Slightly lighter purple for the lockup effect. For the purple, I have a medium pulse effect with a medium flicker. So I'm just going to put it down so it doesn't move. And then we have saber tracks. I haven't really fiddled around with this because the last time that I tried, it screwed up the whole board, so it's the default one. Just gonna turn this back on. I have Aralam, Vader 1, and Lignan. So here's Aralam. I have the deep red. I'm seeing now on camera why people were all like, no, you should have gone with the original red. It's satisfying to my eyes in person. It's the camera doesn't really do it very much justice, but yeah. And then the tricky one to get to. Why is it being so easy on camera? I swear, every time I try and get proof, I can't. If you saw with the Vader font, the pulse is very slow with a slow flicker. I wanted to try and recreate that kind of menacing Vader style. And then I picked medium for the purple because it's a balance between the two. But I don't really think the Spark 2 soundboard is a soundboard for me. I'm just going to open it up briefly. Just kind of showcase to you guys. I'm also going to take the light out. That side. And there. Alright, so like, it was a little longer, but thankfully I picked a chassis that could hold pretty much any of the soundboards that are out there. I like the extra features that this soundboard provides as opposed to the Nano Biscotti, but there's something that didn't happen in this video, but it happens outside all the time. I'm swinging it around. I'll try and recreate a clash effect. It's significantly more difficult than the Nano Biscotti to create a clash effect on command. But every now and again, I'll create a clash effect and it'll just freeze. So like I'll have the blue LED out and I'll make a clash, creating a purple, and it'll kind of just stay there. I'll still get the idle hum, but it'll stay on purple. I click the button a bunch of times, no blaster effects. I try and hold it down, no saber shut off. So I have to actually put a kill key inside the recharge port and then pull it out again to reset the saber. And it's just, it's a little infuriating. So I'm not fully sure if the Spark 2 is for me. If this is a Spark 2 that just has a few glitches, like if I'm the odd one that got a Spark 2 that doesn't work the way it's supposed to, and this is not actually how it normally works, then I'll just try and get a new one, I suppose. But from what I can tell, the extra features are really nice when they work. But for me, I'm really stuck on the whole blaster and the motion sense. It'd be a lot better for me if I could just change the sound fonts with a button because that is so much easier for me to do. And to get the wrist twisting motion just right, it's quite difficult to do, at least for me, apparently. Um, but yeah, I'm relatively pleased with how the Saber turned out. It's got all the features that I need, and nothing's perfect. And I wanted that. I wanted the lightsaber to represent me, and I am not perfect. I've got a lot of flaws. So I didn't want the lightsaber to be absolutely flawless because, like, I hate people who are all like, it's not doing exactly what I want it to do. So yeah, this lightsaber I originally said was done now outside of the crystal chamber, but I'm not fully sure anymore. I think I'm gonna get a different soundboard. I'm leaning in the direction of the crystal focus. Um, just because I know for a fact that in order to change colors and fonts, you need a second button. And this soundboard allows an auxiliary button, but I think you still have to twist the, the the handle to go through the different sound banks, but I could be mistaken. I'm going to look that up. If I'm going through my memory just now, I'm pretty sure that if you have an auxiliary switch and you have the settings set up correctly, then you can use the auxiliary switch to cycle through the sound fonts, which will make my life so much easier. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little clip, this little snippet of my lightsaber's upgrade. Technically speaking, right now it is complete. It's done. Outside of a crystal chamber and a little addition I have to add to the pommel, it's fully completed to the specifications I originally wanted. There's a shroud that's going to go over top here that I still have to work on, but shroud, piece on the pommel, and a crystal chamber, and then it's fully completed. And then the only thing that I really need to change every now and again is the soundboard. So I'm going to do some research on different soundboards and what the hell is up with the Spark 2 locking up on me every now and again. But yeah, really pleased with this. But yeah, if there's another update in the near or far future, I will be sure to let you guys know. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the galaxy, and may the Force be with you. Peace.